toiling away in relative anonymity for close to a decade and loving it. This is Game Points with Matthew Ross.
.648 on TSN 690. Welcome back to Game Points, early summer edition. We're here until 8 o'clock tonight, back on Sunday, 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. We have Brandon London of the Montreal Alouettes here in studio as well, and Mo Khan as well, and Eric Thomas on the board. Stefano Michello helping us out. Mo, why are you laughing?
Because when Erica called Shaun Starr, who?
Oh, yeah,
so I was going to say, who?
Hey, Shaun, it's Eric. Eric Thomas. I thought the next description was going to, be alluding to, I'm the guy who looks like... Anyway, let's welcome him in from the morning show, of course, weekdays, 6 until 10 o'clock. Star 690 on Twitter.com as well, and I'm sure he's somewhere golfing, which is very apropos because I've never golfed before, and I have to golf this coming Friday. We welcome him in. It's Shaun Starr.
What's good, fellas? Thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks for coming on. Now, you're familiar with Eric Thomas, right?
Very much so, and trust me, it was not a lack of recognition for the legend that is Eric Thomas. It was just a matter of me being in a crowded facility and not really hearing him. Maybe we should practice his enunciation a little bit more. But no, I mean, the myth, the man, the legend, the afro that is Eric Thomas, he's my favorite.
You want to say hello to Brandon London as well?
Your boy B. London, of course. I follow him on Twitter.
How you doing, man?
What's good? What's good?
Thank you. I got to make sure I follow back.
All right, let's make sure you get the 2-1 on after Friday night first. All right.
That's definitely
you go.
first.
There
Definitely.
You go. All right, Shaun. Here's the deal. I've never golfed before. I like the driving range. I like the mini putt. I haven't done the actual golf thing. I've declined it a few times, but I can no longer avoid it. So I'm going to some golf course in the Ottawa area called the Mandalay, which I'm not sure if anybody's heard of that, but seems like a pretty decent golf course if the CEO of the company is recommending it. So, where do I start? What do I do? I mean, am I just going up there and whacking away, or what kind of quick cheat sheet ideas do you have for me?
The number one tip I would pass along is don't take up the game of golf. But seeing as you have to go play at a tournament just outside of Ottawa, the number one thing I would be comfortable recommending would be go to a driving range, get comfortable hitting your best club, and I don't know what that's going to be for you. I would stay away from the long irons, meaning irons 4 through 6. Open up the club face. So that means look for the club with the biggest angle to it. So that would be your wedges and your 9-iron. And just get comfortable making contact and having a point down the road where you want your ball to go. That's the most important thing. And I've played in umpteen pro-ams where I'm the amateur and I play with guys that were here in Montreal and did not make the cut in their tournament. And I always beg them for tips. And these are the things they tell me. For amateurs, the worst thing you can do is keep score, because now all of a sudden you're concentrating, oh gosh, I'm line 5 and this is a par 4 and I'm already set for a 7. So psychologically, you're kind of already out of it. I think for you, Matt, someone who's athletic, who plays baseball, plays softball, so you're used to seeing the ball.
Wait, isn't that kind of the same sport?
Softball, baseball?
Yeah.
Well, let's not insult baseball players by comparing them to softball guys. But so you're used to seeing the ball, hitting the ball.
Yep.
Just get good contact.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I'm worried about the chipping, the middle shots. When you get into the green or something, and then you gotta get it all the way up to the flag. And you gotta start choosing the right stick and.
Very challenging. Very, very challenging. And they say that, and I struggle with this as well. I'm about a 10 handicap. I shoot in the high 70s, low 80s, and it's the hardest thing to master. That's where guys have a hard time getting the low scores that they so covet, because now it's about feel. It's more about distance than it is a power game driven by testosterone, let's say, coming off the tee box with the driver in your hand. So now you're just trying to feel it, kind of like a pendulum. Imagine a pendulum swinging back and forth and using your body weight to propel the ball forward.
Shaun, let's get to the most important part of the golf game. Of course, Brandon London and I both fashionites here. What should
I thought
matter?
we were going to talk about gambling.
No. We could talk about that as well. But what is the most important attire that Ross has to wear on the golf course this week?
Ooh, that's a tough question, because I'm a proponent, and, you have Brandon London in studio, and that man has flair and style, so he can back me up when I tell you, if you want to play good, you have to look good.
Oh, yes.
So you have to know if you have, you have fresh kicks on, or you're going with nice shorts with a nice top. The belt is pivotal to changing your wardrobe from what was to this guy's on the cutting edge. So if you have, take the Herb Tarlick approach, the WKRP in Cincinnati approach.
My dad's got a white belt at home.
There you go. I've met your father. I see his sense of fashion. So you have to have the belt that matches the shoes, Matt.
Oh, man. So I can't wear running shoes?
No.
They might not even let you on the course in running shoes.
Really?
No cell phone, no running shoes.
What? No cell phone? Wow.
Don't wear cargo pants.
Oh, shoot. Man. All right, that's pretty strict. What about baseball cleats? Should I wear those?
If they're rubber, you're fine.
Huh.
No metal.
No metal. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
This is. I'm getting a little worried now. All right.
Well, you know what? I got to tell you, man, because I've played every sport, and golf by far is the most frustrating. Like you and I can pick up a glove and we can have catch and we can hit the ball around the infield,
right.
shag fly balls, but no 2 days are the same in golf. It is the most frustrating sport, and it's nothing more than it honestly is muscle memory and practice, repetition. And that's, I don't know, it's tough for you. You have 2 kids at home and a wife, and if you're playing golf on the weekend, you're essentially saying, okay, I got between 4.5 and 6 hours where this is the only thing I'm doing today.
Brandon, do you like golf? Do you play it?
Anytime we have like charity events or anything, that's when I play. But I don't get to play as much. My clubs are in my parents' garage in Virginia, and I'm all over. I live all over the place, so I'm too tall for the ones that they give out at the at the events and stuff. So it kind of hinders my true score.
Wow. All right. All right. Well, it's good sound advice. I'm worried about the footwear now. I didn't even think of that. Wow.
Well, yeah, look, it's just like baseball, right? You're going to be essentially standing still on grass. You're going to be torquing your body. So if you don't have something to stabilize you, you could be in worse for wear when you're already in a tough spot playing a challenging game for the first time.
Here's the most challenging part, by the way, is the golf is supposed to be in the afternoon after an early barbecue. I thought it'd be the other way around, but it's not. So, I got to watch what I eat. I can't, get out there all bloated.
Well, no, ideally not. So, the most important thing for you is just go out there and get loose. Hit some balls, stretch it out a little bit. Just get loose and honestly, don't overthink anything. Just as I mentioned earlier, see the ball, concentrate on hitting a good shot. Don't listen to people. You might be stuck with a stickler, like one of those losers that takes things way too seriously. Like, oh, you're in the rough, so you can't move your ball. Tell them, listen, buddy, this is the first time I'm playing. I want to hit good shots. Give yourself the best opportunity to do that.
Wow. And if all else fails, just have someone throw my ball on the green.
That too, and breaking clubs over tree trunks is fun as well.
There you go. The morning show, Star 690 on Twitter.com, and listen in tomorrow at 6 a.m. about 11 hours from now. Thanks so much, Shaun. Appreciate it.
Thanks, and good luck, Matt.
Thanks. He said that with no hope in his voice too. That was outstanding. All right. Well, I'm nervous now, but again, I didn't even think of the cleats. Do I have? I was just gonna wear running shoes, but. Wow, maybe I need to wear some Aldo shoes. I have no idea.
Wow, you can go get some cheap golf shoes somewhere, Walmart, Costco, somewhere, but you can't go out there with New Balances on. That's definitely a no.
Or your winter boots.
Yes, Mo, I'll wear my winter boots.
Who's going to have a higher score? The Alouettes scoring maybe 40, 50 points, or you having somewhere around, the 60s, 70s?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Handicap, I guess.
Oh boy, I'm nervous. I'm nervous now. I wasn't even thinking about it until that call.
Is it 9 or 18?
Dude, I don't know.
Par 3, par 4, par 5.
I have no idea.
You're just going.
Wow.
Yeah,
flying by the seat of your pants.
So what do you do? What, you start to get competitive, Brandon, when you're at these charity games?
Yeah, it does get competitive because like sometimes you play best ball. It means everybody takes a shot. So the different.
I believe
games.
the CEO outlined that in his company-wide email. Yes.
So it is best ball.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, the pressure's off.
Yep.
All you have to do is come up with 1, 2, or 3 good shots that are playable balls. That means you're carrying your weight. Not everybody's gonna be Tiger Woods out there or anything. So as long as you have a couple good shots, couple good putts, you should be good to go. You should be a key asset to the team.
I don't know why you guys are laughing, but I plan on it now. I'm getting pumped up for this. All right, 1 hour in the books for Game Points early summer hours for a Tuesday. We're here until 8 o'clock tonight. Other side of the break, we talked some Alouettes earlier. We're going to talk some CFL as a whole. Just because Brandon London plays for the Owls doesn't mean he's not watching what else is happening around the league he plays in. That's up next.